Party people, what's going on? This is Odell with Getting On Marketing. Excited to see you here. I want to talk to you in this video about how to get good, how to get known, and how to get paid in less time. This series, this YouTube channel, however you're watching, however you're listening, was put together because I realized something really late in kind of my business career. And the more that I've recognized it, the more I realize that the people that have done it well, they've either done it well by accident or they've done it well by virtue of just understanding marketing and all that good stuff. So I want to give this to you as simply as possible. I'm going to go through some things, but this is going to be teaching you how to get good, how to get known, and get paid in less time. Most of the people in my world are service providers, professional speakers, consultants, trainers, people that have a service. Those are the people in my world. So if you're watching this, that's probably you. You've got to get really, really good first. And it's something that I don't emphasize a lot because for a long time in my line of work, that was an afterthought. And what I mean by that is it was assumed you have to get good first. Before you ever step on a stage to speak, you think, I have to be good. And then as you kind of go through the industry and you kind of learn and you see that the definition of good is subjective. And if somebody likes you and you have good ideas and you have good energy, you don't necessarily have to be a good speaker. If you're a doctor, as long as you don't kill anybody, you don't have to really be good. So it's subjective. But when I'm saying get good and how to get good, you want to be good with no doubt. You don't want to leave any doubt on whether or not you're good. The best way to do that is to constantly surround yourself with individuals that you admire, that you respect, that are good. Because if they're good, they'll tell you whether or not you're good or not. They'll be honest with you and letting you know that. So if you're a speaker watching this, listening to this, get to know good speakers. That's why we have our Get Known community. We do a lot of different things there. Get to know good speakers. They'll tell you if you're good. Another way you get good fast, and this is pretty much with anything, is to teach what you know. So if you are a speaker and you want to get good fast and you understand the purpose of a public presentation, then you teach people the purpose of a public presentation is XYZ, ABCD. You also teach people what's worked for you, because when you teach it, you learn it again and again and again, because you have to know it in order to convey it. You have to take the thoughts and experiences in your mind and you have to convey them. So do that. Teach people. Another way you get good is video. Some people that are in my community, some people that follow me, I get on video. Right now, my DSLR it's not talking to my computer like that. So I just went back to the laptop and I'm speaking. It doesn't look as good, but hey, this is my practice. This makes it easier for me when I'm giving a presentation. This makes it easier for me when I'm doing an interview because I'm getting those reps in. Here's the thing with getting reps. Do your best to get your reps in front of people, whether it be one person watching online, whether it be 10 people at a meeting, at a local meeting, whether it be 100 people. Get good where your heart's beating fast a little bit, where you're wondering if people are listening or paying attention to you. Get good when the stakes are high. Get good on a regular basis. Do it in front of people on a regular basis. Maybe that's going live every week. Maybe that's asking to interview somebody. Whatever that is, get really, really good at that. So once you begin doing that, what's really cool is that you can get known simultaneously. And not just getting known is first discovering who you should know. So getting known first is discovering who should know you. and who you should know. I'll give a sports analogy because I'm a sports guy. So if my son is 6, if I want my son to go to a major Division 1 program, what I will do if he wants to play basketball, if he wants to play whatever sport it is, I'll say, okay, he wants to play major D1 ball. Okay. Where do the scouts and the coaches go? Where high schools do they go to? What tournaments do they go to? Where do they go? We're going to go there. What, he's 6. We're going to go there now. Talk to people. Okay, so look at this guy coming up. He looks really good. We'll figure this out. Get to know, build relationships. My son's not ready to play major D1, but you start building those relationships now while he's practicing in the driveway, while he's doing his drills, while he's young. He might not ever want to play basketball when he gets older, but he might. So I'm going to start making those relationships now while he's in the process of getting good. Same to you. A lot of people think, well, while I'm getting good, I can't go talk to anybody. No, that's where you go in and you let them know where you are. Going back to the example of my son wants to play major D1 college basketball one day. We go to an event, we go to a tournament. That's the coach at such and such school. Okay, let's go sit down next to him. Hey, my name's Odell I. This is my son, William. He's doing his best, to really start. He just started playing Pee-wee. He's pretty good, but you know what? Tell him, give him a few tips, coach. Boom. Notice what I did there. Just give him a few tips, coach. When you do that, you're automatically edifying the other person. So this is why when a part of what I do with the Get Known community is I bring people together that hire speakers. You're edifying those people as you're bringing like, I would love to learn from you. And they tell you what they know. They tell you how you can help and you're getting to know them. So they might not remember exactly where they knew you from or exactly where they met you, but they'll remember, your son was blah, blah, blah. Or, oh my gosh, I met you on Zoom and now I see your stuff and blah, 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 blah. You have to get known. And importantly, you have to know who can pay. If you don't know who can pay, it's not going to do well for you. This is I would say, I don't have many regrets in my life. I have a few. I have like a handful of regrets in my life. I'm sure as I keep living, I'll have some more. But I did not do this early in my career. I first started speaking when I was 22. People were telling me that I was really good then. And I did not know enough about business. I didn't know enough about my industry to be still long enough and to say, okay, this person's getting paid. Who is paying them? Okay, the executive director at this association. Okay, so I need to get to know executive director. I didn't think like that. And I didn't start thinking like that until a few years ago. So what you're getting now, and this is not industry specific. If you think, who is the buyer? You notice that language. Who is the buyer? Who is the supplier? I was talking to a former colleague of mine. We both worked in law enforcement. We both worked in corrections, in detention. And he works with a company that sells products to those entities. And we were just talking. And I said, well, who is your client? Who is that person? And he said, well, in some states is this person, in some counties is it, but he knew who he had to get in front of. See, a lot of people, they don't even know who they have to get in front of. They're just, blah, 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 blah. No, who do you get in front of? And if you have a business where it's not a specific job title, maybe you're not selling to a company, you're selling to an individual. Who is that type of individual? If you're selling real estate, what type of house do you want to sell? And if you just compare 10, 20, 100 houses, people that bought these types of houses, what kind of jobs did they have? Okay. Then you start, those types of people are the people that I want to work with. That's what you have to do. I did not do that early, and it was detrimental. It was detrimental. It kept me behind a lot where I was advancing at getting good, but I wasn't getting known to the people. Now, how do we get paid in less time? It's very simple. And I've been talking about for the last year or so the guarantee formula to success. So if you want to guarantee yourself success, I'm going to give it to you really, really quick. You have to have it. You have to have environment. With environment, you also have to have mindset. You have to have time, and then you have to have talent. All right. Environment and mindset make up the biggest parts of the formula. There's the greatest concentration is going to be either an environment or mindset. When you have an environment that's conducive for you being successful, when you have a mindset inside that environment and you're like, okay, I know I can do it. I got somebody to my left and to my right. They're doing it. They're killing it. I feel really, really good. I know that I can do this. It makes sense to me. I'm ready. I'm motivated. I'm excited. Once you've got environment and mindset down, the thing that most people miss is the time part. And I'll even say it like this. So let's substitute time for math. Let's substitute time for math. Is the math part. So they know, I know exactly who I should reach out to. I know exactly what type of client I want. They understand that, but they don't add the proper math. And here's the math. This is different. People that don't understand marketing don't really understand this the right way. But I want to tell you, if you want to get contracts from tens of people, that means 10 all the way. No, that means 20, really. 20 all the way up to 99. If you want 20 to 99 clients per year, per month, whatever that is, you have to get the attention of thousands, and you have to give presentations to hundreds. Get that. Use that. I'll say it again. Remember, we're thinking about the guarantee formula for success. We're thinking about environment. I have to get in the right environment, the right people around me. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay, I get it. Mindset. What you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. All right, boom. Mindset. I'm working on my personal development. I'm doing all my leadership stuff. I'm going hard at it. Yes, I believe in myself. I know I can do it. I got the right people around me. I'm in the right community. I'm excited. Now we got math. Are you, if you want tens of customers or clients, tens, that means 20 up to 99. If you want tens and you're selling something complex, I add that part. You're selling something complex. You're selling something that's more than a couple grand. You have to get the attention of thousands, present to hundreds in order to make that work. Most people miss that math. Most people miss that math. And because if you're not selling a complex service, if you're not selling something that costs thousands of dollars, then you can get away with some lower math. And most people are selling themselves as a future employee. That's what most people are familiar with. Hey, I don't have to go on hundreds of job interviews to get tens of jobs. We're not talking about that. We're talking about we're selling a service. We're selling something complex. We're selling something that costs thousands of dollars. You have to get the attention of thousands, give presentations to hundreds in order to close tens. And the better you get, well, you might not need to get the attention of hundreds to close tens, but you got to remember, got to get good. Got to get good first. and you got to get known. Because here's the difference. If thousands of people know who you are, that's different. Or if you know somebody that has influence on thousands and you get in front of them, that's a little different. But if we're just talking about us alone out here grinding it, which most people are, that's how it's done. So if you want to get paid in less time, up the numbers. Send the emails. Sending emails is hard. Make the calls if that's something that you have the bandwidth and the desire to do. Do all of that stuff, and you'll get paid in less time. So I just wanted to offer that to you. This was a very difficult lesson. And if you're looking at this inside of my paid community, I really want to let you know that everything that we do inside of the community is to help you get good faster and to help you get known faster so that you can get paid. That's why it's get known. It's like get known. There it is. Get known. Get known. Get known. Get known by the people that pay. Get known by the people that pay. Everything that we do, that's the design of it. So if you're watching this, if you're looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, you're saying, I want some of that get known community stuff. I want to know more about it. If so, just click the link below this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're listening to us, then you want to make sure that you go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page. Just look for Get Known Marketing. We're also on LinkedIn, and just find Get Known Marketing. You can also go to either publicspeakingprofits.com or you can go to Get Known, Get Paid.com. I'm Odell Bazell, and I look forward to seeing you at the top, not from the top. Make sure you're watching this on YouTube, you subscribe and you like if this was valuable, and you click the little bell so you can get more notifications. And hey, we'll see you at the top, not from the top. Take care.